let's create the eye. So the first thing I'm going to add UV sphere. I'm going to turn 90 degrees. So hold on a minute. Let me just start again. Add a UV sphere. Actually, I want 16 segments by 16 rings. That should be enough. And rotate. I just want to rotate in X 90 degrees. And I'm going to turn off the character for now. I'll leave this eye big because and then I resize later on. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to call this eye inner. And I'm going to duplicate, Shift D, and escape to go back to the right place, and eye outer. Right, so let me turn off the outer eye, and we're going to create now the iris and the pupil. So if we go back to our eye structure here, you can see here, so we're gonna, this is kind of flat here, so, and this is our iris, and then this is going to be the cornea, which is the outer eye, which gives that glassy feel which reflects the light. So I'm going to go to my side view here, and let's make this bit flat. Turn on my X-ray edit mode. I'm in the inner eye, and let's just scale in that only in Y. So just put 0 here so you know it's flat. I'm just going to move down a little bit. Okay. And now I'm going to get those faces. I'm going to press I for inset. Just inset a little bit. And then extrude in, press Y, so you know extrude in Y. And this is our iris. Okay, so this is our outer eye. Let's go back to our inner eye. So let's go to our outer eye. So if we go back to our reference image, so we want to bulge this area here. Okay, so back to side view again. X-ray on. I think I'm going to create, so edit mode. I was in the right eye, so edit mode. I'm going to actually create, create a, let me just turn off for now. Yeah, create a loop cut here, and another loop cut there. And I'm going to make this area here bulged out. Okay, so let's go back to our side view. I'm going to select that, control, select all the vertices, yeah, up to there, and I'm going to scale. I just want to scale in Y, and actually it's going in, so I'm just going to press G and I'm going to go a bit forward like that, just a tiny bit, scale a little bit more. And G. Okay, so this is going to be our outer eye and inner eye. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring, let's go back to, turn this back on, go to X-ray, actually go into wireframe. And I select my inner eye. This is outer eye. Oh no, this is the inner eye. I'm going to scale a little bit. If I press S, select all. See, I want my cursor to be in the middle of this object in order to scale. So if I go back to object mode, yes, and then scale from object mode. Scale a little bit down, so it's slightly smaller. And I'm going to go to the outer eye and I'm going to scale a little bit. So they are not on the top of each other. So, and the next thing I'm going to do is to select the outer eye. I'm going to parent to the inner eye. So when I move the inner eye, the outer eye is just going to follow. So I'll select the outer eye and the inner eye and Command P for parent and Control Parent if you're Control P for if you're in a Windows object. So now just go back to, so now the outer eye, oh, so actually the outer eye is the parent, doesn't matter which one, I did the other way around. Okay, so if I press G and move, so now my inner eye is the parent of outer eye. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to apply to our character. Let's go bring back the character now, and we need to, now it's a gigantic eye, so we're going to go into scale and G to move. Get closer, scale, and then let's just position here. Let's bring the image back. So yeah, we kind of let's get scale. We're gonna create so maybe right here. I know there's a gap here, it's too small, but we're gonna be working on creating an eye socket, an eyelid. So this is about right. So just press number 3 and I'll bring the side image again, move across here. So it's kind of there. Yeah. So okay. So I might need to do this a little bit bigger. So scale. It's going to scale more. As you can see, sometimes the reference image doesn't really match what we need to do in the 3D. So we might need to slightly change the eye position, the eyelid here, because it's quite a too down. Now I want to keep the eyes round. I don't want to change the eye shape because the eyes are round. Okay, so that is now the right size. And now let's just mirror that. So I'm gonna come here. I have to make sure where my my cursor's here. And if I mirror now, let's just do it now. If I add a mirror modifier, I can't see. It's because it's on the top of each other, because the origin of this object is not in the center of the grid. So that is the problem. So let's just Shift S, cursor to world origin, let's say, or the cursor edit. Okay, and then I go to set origin to 3D cursor, which is now down there, which is in the center of the grid. So if I do modifier now, add mirror modifier, I have here. So that's the, so now I can work on the eye shape here, and this is what we're going to do in the next video, to create the eye socket, eyelids, and adapt this shape. Okay, see you in the next video.